first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action, Ryan. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is gone. He waits one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen will pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Rams 0. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
He's brought down by
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First and 10 at the 21.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Akers. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
At the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Throwing on third. Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Okay, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp.
On the counter, Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, touchdown. 60 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Hey, man, I guess we're looking at the wrong side right here.
Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. And that's caught inside. It's Rollins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pick.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Darrell Henderson, the ball carrier. A.J. Terrell on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Rams nothing.
Second and 8 coming up. Now it's Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Henderson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Falcons.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Andrews. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gurley. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 15 now. Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2, now Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Darquez Denard brought him down. It's a gain of 7.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
46-yard line.
Now Goff on 1st down. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
Tackle made at the...
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. from the shotgun. Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Out of the gun. Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. Able to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. This is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Carrier.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Henderson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll bring second down. To throw. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll run here with Akers. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Now gone. They got him. It's Woods. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Gurley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third down, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
It's a gain of
able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Well, he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Rams' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third and 1, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 25 on second down. Ryan caught on the right side by Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Michael Brocker is in.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They go play action with Ryan. To to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Ryan. Toss out the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Goff. He'll have it 1st down past the 40. And all the way out to the 46. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Goff flush to his right, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams 1st.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's gone. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The 46-yard line.
Third and long. It's gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. 20. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Score, Falcons 28, Rams 21. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. I think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it. And now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff. Caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Goff. There as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's here. Bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Aaron Donald able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Rams 21.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.